Summer is starting to wind down here in the Northern Hemisphere, and I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling the tension, and I'm hearing the conversation around, detoxing from summer and getting fall ready and eliminating foods and eliminating sugar and just, needing to lose weight and all this kind of stuff, and it's already starting to get to me. So I wanted to bring it up today because I had a feeling that somebody else out there might be, experiencing the same feelings as me. So hi everyone, Christine here, your mind and body empowerment coach. I hope this video finds you all well. So as my title says, the whole diet starts on Monday thing. How many times have you said it to yourself or heard someone else say it? It's obviously a very popular phrase, okay? I know we've all probably said it, or we've heard somebody say it, or we've heard it out in the world, in the media, whatever it is, okay? It's kind of similar to the whole New Year's Day resolution thing. That whole idea of starting tomorrow, or like I said, starting Monday, I'm gonna be good, right? Because that's really the message that we're sending when we say that, because for some reason we think we've been so horrible and so bad in certain ways, and so we need to have this clear set date where we're going to start to be good again, and we're going to be like acceptable and worthy and all this kind of stuff. And that's really at the underlying core of it all. That's really what the kind of message is that we are sending when we say things like that, and when we put little plans in place, such as I'll start again on Monday. Now, for those of you thinking, well, what's wrong with that? It gets me back on track. I'm not following any sort of diet. I just really try to be healthy. And if I give myself a starting point, I'm more likely to stay on track and all this kind of stuff. Well, here's what I want to say to you. First of all, that phrase or that sort of like mindset that I'll start on X, Y, and Z, that is diet culture, number one, okay? Just so you know, it's not a diet, but it's part of diet culture rhetoric, okay? And also, if the whole I'll start on Monday thing, if that worked, why would you have to do it repeatedly? How come every New Year's Day we would have to set these intentions, often the same ones from the year before, okay? How come it just keeps like happening over and over and over and over? If the first Monday that you started overworked, why would you then have to start over again on another Monday in the future? So if that makes any sense at all, hopefully it does. The point is, it doesn't work. It's not sustainable. It's not helpful. It's not healthy, in fact, okay? It's actually, like I said, it's sending this message to yourself, to the universe, that I'm only good when I start doing this thing the right way, or the way that society deems as acceptable. And usually, a lot of times, it has to do with food, right? And weight loss and dieting, okay? And I've said so many times before, when you start with that restrictive mindset, you are setting yourself up for failure. And this is why the whole Monday thing gets repeated over and over and over and over, because it's just not meant to work. It's just, that's why it's part of diet culture, because nothing in diet culture works, okay? Because it's not sustainable, it's not healthy. When we restrict food, we will eventually overeat or binge eat on that said food or something else at a later date. It happens every single time, and that is why it's an endless cycle. Because once you veer off course, once you veer off your little plan, okay, the shame and the guilt piles on, and then the second you overeat on something, more shame and guilt piles on. And so in order to prove yourself all over again, you have to go back to that Monday starting point and start all over again, right? So it's like I always say, it's an endless vicious cycle. But until you realize that and see it for what it is and wake up to this truth, nothing's ever gonna change. So, go ahead, start doing your Monday routines, see what happens. Are you happy? Is it bringing you joy? Is it making you feel better? And some people might say, well, yeah, actually I do. I feel lighter, I feel better. But how long does it last? That's really the question here. How long does it last? And if you're gonna tell me that restricting all of your favorite foods makes you truly happy, like genuinely happy, I don't know if I can believe you on that one, I have to say. I really don't believe it. So the key here, and this is what intuitive eating is all about, it's giving yourself that unconditional permission to eat all foods at all times of the day, all times of the year, okay? It's learning to build that trust with yourself, with your body, knowing what works, what doesn't, not restricting anything, just allowing yourself to be that explorer and that curious, conscious observer, an experimenter, and deciding on your own terms what works best for my body and what doesn't. Making sure to include all the foods that bring you joy and pleasure and all the foods that are like exceptional for nutritional value. They are all important, they are all necessary, and they all deserve to be included at your table, okay? So, hopefully you got this message. I know I've been rambling on for a while, but the thing to remember is starting again on Monday, it's not going to work. It never did, it never will. Please, I hope this really lands home for you. So, I do hope that you found this helpful. Let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, I wish you all a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care, bye.